Honorable President of this Assembly, honorable deputies, and esteemed colleagues, my parliamentary family. For several weeks now, our august chamber has been thrust into the heart of our country's political news. Against my will, the attention has been focused on my humble person. In exercising their freedom, some, here or outside, have multiplied criticisms and harsh, widely publicized attacks against me. But many others have shown me their love and support. To all of them, I want to say thank you infinitely. Very unfortunately, this debate about the possible removal of some members of the National Assembly Bureau has ended up overshadowing the real priority challenges our country is facing at this moment. Yet it is these very challenges that embody the expectations of the people we represent and that give our actions their full patriotic substance. National unity, cohesion, the defense of sovereignty and territorial integrity, social and economic progress. That is what should be the focus of all our energy. I am pleased that today's plenary session brings this interlude to an end so that, starting tomorrow, we can return to what truly matters, joining our efforts to meet the legitimate expectations of the people who have entrusted us with this mandate. What truly matters is also remembering that, as we speak here, there are people in Litui, North Kivu, and South Kivu, together with the rest of the Congolese population, who are paying the highest price in an unjust war that has been forced upon us. What truly matters is also to keep in mind that we still have many battles to fight and many challenges to overcome. Foremost among them, unemployment and poverty. Ultimately, what truly matters is being able to sacrifice some of our present interests in the name of building a unifying collective future. Honorable deputies, esteemed colleagues, through a petition that was served to me by a bailiff, a group of colleagues has questioned my responsibility as President of the National Assembly of our robust chamber. The initial actions of this initiative show that the main concerns raised by my petitioning colleagues relate to the treatment given to honorable deputies and the governance of the National Assembly. In the name of the principle of accountability, to which I am deeply committed and which is a foundation of any democratic society, I have submitted myself to this procedure that was put in place, as my younger brother and friend Peter Kazadi, President of the Commission, so aptly said. I therefore submitted myself to this exercise and responded to each of the concerns raised by the petitioners. September 19th, 2025, before the special and temporary commission established for this purpose. Piece by piece, I had promised the President of the Commission and the members of the Commission that the next day I would bring 3 documents they had requested. The first document was to justify all the funds from April 2024 up to August of this year. The second document, the general rules for the disbursement of funds. And the third document was to show that this was indeed done in that manner. These documents were handed over to the President immediately in front of the member of the Commission. According to Article 31 of the internal regulations of our chamber, the responsibility of a bureau member, including that of the President, can only be called into question by the exclusive initiative of the national deputies. That is to say, the admissibility criterion related to the number of signatures can only be assessed if the status of each signatory is indisputably established. Otherwise, both by common sense and by law, the initiative is marred by irregularities and cannot have any effect. However, in the present case, as I pointed out before the Commission, the petition under review is tainted by irregularity. The most blatant case lies in the fact that it is not the exclusive work of the national deputies. Honorable deputy, esteemed colleague, better than anyone, driven by conviction and a love for the cause, I have actively worked for the advent of a peaceful transition in our country and in support of His Excellency Mr. Felix Tshisekedi Chilombo, President of the Republic and Head of State. Today I am pleased to see that many of those who have joined us have embraced this conviction that we were so eager to share at the time. The conviction of rebuilding our state around President Felix Antoine Tshisekedi Chilombo. I have devoted most of my life to seeking the consolidation of peace as well as to improving the living conditions of our people. I would like to reassure you, I am neither driven by anger nor by resentment towards anyone. My heart is too small to be burdened with such weights. It strives to nurture brotherly love and to cultivate the virtues of forgiveness. Honorable deputies, esteemed colleagues, the vote expected here, whatever its outcome, would inevitably deal a heavy blow to the achievements to which I myself have contributed and which we are all called upon to preserve. I am therefore aware of the specter of division and rifts that threaten to undermine national cohesion and institutional harmony, which are nevertheless essential to the success of our collective project, restoring peace, driving development, and strengthening the regulations of our country. Honorable deputies, esteemed colleagues, I am not going to take you through the Holy Scriptures to talk to you about King Solomon and the two women who were fighting over a child. I respect the path set by the President, but we had much to say before bidding him farewell. Honorable deputies, esteemed colleagues, to you I extend my fraternal love and sincere gratitude for the moments we have shared in service to our beautiful country. To all those who have given me spontaneous support during this ordeal, I say thank you. No words are strong enough to express my gratitude. Know that you can always count on him. I would also like to address our petitioning colleagues. Thank you. Thank you, because beyond the ordeal, there is learning. Dear brothers and sisters, what unites us is infinitely stronger than what divides us. To your democratic initiative, I provided precise answers before the Special and Temporary Commission. I have no doubt that our collective understanding has been enlightened. My gratitude also goes to the administrative staff and parliamentary assistants who do remarkable work with zeal and dedication. To my successor, I wish every success in leading our chamber. Now is the time to announce to you, or indeed confirm, what the chairman of the commission, Peter Kazadi, said earlier. So, in good conscience, I have decided before 110 million Congolese that my own small person should not stand in the way of a great institution like the National Assembly. Therefore, I have decided to submit my resignation. May the Lord, God of hosts, in his mercy, grant wisdom and the necessary strength to my successor to meet these great challenges. I invite all of you to give him your full support. Finally, a word for our parliamentary youth, for whom we have now established a youth network. Dear young deputies, you are both the present and the future of our nation. Always be aware of this responsibility. Do not repeat our mistakes. Walk with determination and discipline. Live for history, dear young people. May God bless the Democratic Republic of Congo, its people, and its institutions. May God bless us all, and may the nation triumph. Thank you.